I wanted to talk about the fact that in your work, you are able to wrestle with history and identity and myth. And writers, prose writers especially, could spend hundreds of pages wrestling with this, but you do so in poems. So I wanted to see if you could talk a little bit about why do you think poems, this form, the economy of language, can hold those themes that are so full.
Yeah, so I think there's two answers for me where this is concerned. One is that poetry is the oldest of all of the art forms in terms of literature, but originally in its orality, it merged with song. So in it, it contains all of the threads of history, myth, storytelling, music. And I feel as if the lyric, the dramatic, the narrative, all of those modes exist in a poem. And I'm honoring that history of poetry and the tradition of the art. The other reason is I'm sort of obsessed as a poet with silence. And so I hear a lot of the weightedness of language. When I'm writing, the caesuras, those pauses that syntax sometimes create, the line creates, the spacing on the page that you can also manipulate in a poem. And I feel as if that silence, especially where the myths and the history I'm concerned with, that come together. So as much as I'm interested in speaking to the silences in those stories that we have, the incomplete narratives of the past and of people like you and I, I'm also interested in sounding that silence, allowing that to reverberate in the poem.